hear me? All right. All right. Let me get set up first. I'm live. I'll probably stay on for like a half hour. I'm doing a little painting today, real quick. I'm gonna do Tony Soprano. Actually, what I'm about to do right now is not gonna really be too much. I'm just gonna do an underpainting. I'm looking for my glove. Let's see. Put this one on. All right, cool. All right. All right. I think I'm gonna put a coat of paint over this paper. This is oil paper, Arches oil paper that I like to use. Stuff is expensive. I don't have any. I did it kind of purposely, but I don't have any Sam saw, turpentine, or anything. I'm not using any medium. I'm just using walnut oil, but now I kind of think I need a little medium. But let's see. We'll see. I like to put a little color around it, a little color on the paper. Like I say, this works best with medium. Yeah, I don't have any. Hope you can see this okay. I'm gonna do this one, and I'm gonna start practicing on doing some Marvel characters, or maybe even some DC characters like Harley Quinn. Yeah, I'm gonna do a Harley Quinn. I think I'm gonna do a whole series of I'm gonna do Harley Quinn, Deadpool. So I think I'm gonna do a whole series of superheroes and whatnot. I also do these on TikTok. I don't do the process. I just kind of do the aftermath. But also on TikTok, I like to do like these old show clips from like old movies and TV shows that I used to watch. I did one last night of Zombie 2. I don't know if you guys ever seen that. One of the goriest zombie movies ever made. Came out in 1979. It's that movie where a zombie pushed that lady eyeball into like that sharp piece of wood. I remember seeing that as a kid. That freaked me out. And this is the same movie where the zombie killed the shark, beat the shark up. So that was a kid, man. I couldn't believe that. I was like, oh hell no, too much for me, you know. I was driving. I remember I think some relatives from out of town came and we went to go see that, and I was just like, ah man, that was a bit much. I don't know if a zombie can beat up a shark, eat a shark. That's when I was like, this is some BS kind of in my head. All right, that's good enough. What's bad about this is, I shouldn't even get it in that color, but it's okay. What's bad about this is Tony Soprano skin tone is damn near the same color, so that's okay. That's fine. We'll figure it out. Like I say, just today, I'm just gonna lay down. I'm just gonna do a lay down about. I don't know. I might do more. I'm just gonna. I'm just gonna lay down underpainting Tony. Maybe because I'm doing this because I just saw that movie. What was that? The Many Saints of Newark. Which was an average movie. I think it could have been a lot better. I think some aspects of the movie didn't need to be in the movie. If you saw the movie, you kind of understand what I'm saying. I wish they had concentrated more on the backstory and all that. I mean, they did reveal some nuggets to you that something I wasn't expecting, but it was just like there was a lot of stuff that was kind of crowbarred into the movie. It didn't need to be in the movie. So let's do it like this. It's gonna be a real loose painting too. Real loose painting. So right now, I'm watching a show called Rust. It's a show about some shenanigans going on in a small Pennsylvania steel, one of steel towns. The type of movie. I kind of like those kind of. I don't know why. I just do. Maybe being from the Midwest, I like those kind of movies. Like I said, I've always said, and I've said this on other platforms. I comment often on YouTube, on other channels. I'm a big commentor. I've always felt the disintegration of America started in the late '70s, early '80s. It was planned that way, and it started in the late '70s, early '80s. By the time the '90s came around, the plan was in full effect and working. And right now, it's kind of the coup de grace of this plan. Things that I don't even want to get into. Let's just talk about something fun. This is Tony. Soprano. There's a new conspiracy theory out about what really happened to Tony. I kind of believe this. And they say there's evidence of it. He didn't get arrested. I mean, he didn't die. They say he got arrested. He got picked up by the feds. His family was in on it. That's why they were acting so strange. They had already got to Camilla. What's her name? Whatever his wife's name is. Camilla, forgot her name. So, and he got arrested at the restaurant. I think that's why they said that his daughter was in metal, was so late. She really didn't want to be there. So, this TV show, along with The Wire, it's kind of funny that a lot of people haven't seen either show, which is just crazy. It's American. It's an American travesty if you haven't seen this show and The Wire. It's an American travesty. There you go. All right, so this head is cut off. I'll figure that out. Yes, here we go. And these shows are, in many ways, kind of important too. I mean, because they kind of capture history, you know. I mean, imagine if, God forbid, something happened to the world and everything was left in place, and in future generations, people would explore our society, our civilization, discover these things. Would they be able to, well, let's say, for instance, they probably couldn't, let's say, for instance, I don't know, could they even play these things? I mean, I kind of believe that conspiracy theory that all our technology is ancient technology. So I kind of believe that. And I think they just assign the technology to inventors, to so-called inventors. They say, well, you get this, Wright brothers, you can have this you can have the so-called airplane, even though they didn't, even though other people were experimenting with flight, but, Mr. Diesel or whoever gets to, not Diesel, Mr. Benz or whatever gets to take the rights to the automobile or whatever, even though, different people are experimenting with this stuff. But I kind of think that technology is I think technology is ancient technology. That's just what I believe. I mean, like if people discovered our society and they think that Spider-Man existed, you know, Times Square is a big old, if there's a big old picture of Spider-Man or some other movie coming out, would they believe that exists? I don't know. You might. So these people have Spider-Man. These people had a man that can sling webs and all that. This is actually pretty, paint sliding pretty good right here. Far enough down. Yeah, there you go. So it's somewhat of a likeness. Working on it. Not too bad. Yeah, I've seen TV shows and stuff where they show like some ancient technology, supposedly, like a telephone dug up out of the ground somewhere. You're like, yeah, why they got a telephone? in 1 BC, like where did they get that from? Where did they get that from? That's that. That's that. That's that. Like I said, this is gonna be. Yeah, there you go. I'll lay down this dark so good too. Yep. Problem is I can't see this that well. I think this is gonna work. Yeah, that's gonna work. Yeah, there we go. All right. All right. Yep. Okay. One thing. This part, that was not cool. All right, so I'm off here. black. So this right here goes here. Out there. Out there, there, and there. Good enough. All right, I got you a finger or two. Now I'm doing this for TikTok, so bear with me. Bear with me. Camera Pro. You know what? I got an even better idea. All right. This up here, doing this with a talk. It's a shame. I want to stop fooling with TikTok so much because my time needs to be going into Facebook. Well, not Facebook, but YouTube. Okay. All right, so it's been a half. We're going to end this stream. So you got to at least see how I laid down the underpainting. I use burnt umber. Use yellow ochre for the background. I just kind of use geometric shapes and kind of use negative space. I look at the negative spaces in between facial features, nose, eyes, mouth. I look at the negative space. I look at the lines. I try to use geometry to kind of lay out where everything is supposed to go. And as I keep painting, continuing painting, I make adjustments. I use the paintbrush to get the angles right on certain things. Doesn't have to be exact. I'm not a realist painter. My painting style is loose, painterly, impressionistic. Impressionistic. So, as long as everything is close to where it needs to be, I'm kind of good. All right. So, thank you for tuning in. Probably set something up maybe the day after tomorrow. You see that? Yeah. Okay, cool. Thank you, everybody.